Check swing, and he went. He just got ejected, and
Kemp clearly not agreeing with that strike 3 called pitch, an 88-mile-per-hour fastball. Thought it was low.
Oh, it did look low. I mean, you take the box away, and it's even a better gauge of where that pitch was. The hollow of the knees to the halfway point from the shoulders and the belt. That
popped up. Who's it going to be? Sean. And Eddie Green has been tossed.
gonna have to wait and see.
White doesn't like that call, and everybody in the Astros dugout screaming at Ron Culpa. That ball was nearly in the dirt. Alex Cintron leading the charge, and AJ says, no way is that a strike. And Ron Culpa says, don't come out here. I'd like to see that.
And Dietrich admiring that one. He is homered first time around. And of course, a pitch comes in at him, and Archer's going to be warned.
Archer apparently has a problem with it.
And David Bell saying, well, why warn him?
Instead of being on first base with 2 outs, the inning is over. Lucroy.
So he's here. Chris Davis had a big game.
Send him a text. Way to go, man.
Now Joe has an issue.
Mike Esper saying, don't come out. This is going to be it for Joe here, I think. A big moment in this game, that 3-1 slider.
Pitch. Check swing. Look like he went around. He did. Light that baby up as Schwarber is upset as he tosses his helmet. The Angels pick up the 6-5 victory.
Yeah, it looked like he went on that one anyhow, but what a pitch and what a job by Lucroy to keep that in front. It gave Cody Allen the confidence to throw.
A 3-2. Outside corner for strike 3.
Borderline pitches in this at bat. That one was a ball and got called a strike.
On that strike 3 call of Austin Barnes, this is Russell Martin, who's on the injured list right now.
Ground ball. Here's the one they wanted for 2. Ruiz. VR. Not into.
He slid over the base
By the second base umpire, and he's gone. Brandon's thrown out. Welcome to the world of those in the clubhouse before the game is over.
So now you can't have both. I can't cover both as a hitter. So that's where Davey Martinez got involved between innings. And I think that was his main argument. He said those aren't strikes. And Tony Randazzo said that's enough. He said let's go a few times. That's not a strike. It's not. And then he finally threw him out.
Wow.
5 of them now in high school. And he just tossed someone out of the game. Nick Marley has tossed David Bell, we think. Here comes Bell out of the dugout.
And the Royals tied it. And Maldonado gets right in Anderson's face after Keller drills him with the first pitch. And here we go. Well, it's not the first time homered against Chris Archer and stood at home plate forever.
Get him, Ned. Hey, why not?
Yeah, well, Renteria is telling the Royals to get back in the dugout. I mean, you can't do that.
Time up. And Diaz will take the pitch down low. So the home runs continue to pile up. The Orioles have given up.
Second strikeout to VR that somebody wasn't going to make it through this game because those 2 calls were bad, and all of a sudden now he misses the same pitch right here.
Got him.
Yan Gomes is in the other batter's box.
Going back Gordon, he's on the track, he's at the wall, he leaps, it's off the wall. Tough call when they look at it. Yeah, and that will get looked at to make the call. Out, hold him out. Now, who does Aaron Boone argue with? That is an unbelievable call to call him out. He just got thrown out of the game, and it's so.
His third of the year, and he gets hit. Miller running one inside on is in heated conversation with Paul Emmel. Are they saying that was a fair ball? Because Miller fielded the ball as though it was a fair ball and threw to first base. And I'm not sure what this is all about. Paul Emmel is.
And he's down looking on strikes for the first. Fastball, fastball, fastball. Oh, somebody got Bryce, because here comes Bryce Harper. Dusty Watkins coming here as well. This is the most heated I think we've ever seen.
It's on the outside corner strike.
To walk away.
He's giving him a lot of rope because you can't argue balls and strikes. And I don't know if that was Buddy or if that was Desi that he threw out. Laz Diaz. Now, see, this one I don't like.
I don't either.
Josh is saying that's a foul ball. Nick Carapazza didn't see it that way, and Josh is going to be tagged out for the final out of the inning. Josh Reddick.
And then with the throw of the batting gloves, that's enough, I guess, for Vic Carapazza to be offended and throw out the right fielder. I don't get that.
I wonder if he's going to give the home plate umpire an earful. That's what I'm wondering right now, because he's not saying much.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And he's been thrown out.
Exactly right.
So Red Sox manager has been run. Red Sox have been upset.
Included. But then they followed up 18 runs on 15 hits Saturday, 7 runs, 9 hits. And now Tom Helling has ejected Gerard Dyson.
That's the way it goes.
That strike zone's been getting a little creative lately.
Themselves, and it looked to be instantaneous. But see, Caleb saying he was moving his glove to Donnie out. Second base umpire John.
Strike 3. Maben thought it was ball 4. Has a word with Ben May.
You're better off just not saying anything because he's getting ready to throw you out.
And someone got thrown out. And it looks like it's Aaron Boone. Looking over.
Yeah, that
gone.
That to me is it's just picking a fight. I mean, Coney, you've been over there before. I mean, there's no reason for the umpire to be in your dugout.
Now, Cuzzy just told him, you can see by the hand motion, you got thrown out for banging the top of the dugout. It's become a thing now. It's 3 games where he's seen it.
And Acuna got hit with the first pitch of the game. So he's going to flip the bat. He's going to very slowly walk toward first base. Home plate umpire Alan Pope. Warnings are going to be issued here. And the Braves dugout is none too heckling. And now Brian Snitker is tossed. Well, I don't understand this at all. Number one, I can't imagine why in the world Hernandez would be throwing at Acuna deliberately here.
Right. Yes.
And he is, it appeared to catch the corner. Oh, and now he's been ejected. So the Rays are going to lose Aguilar. So Aguilar's called out on strikes and ejected from this game. And with that,
and a called strike 3, and Kane does not like that inside.
No, that's not a strike.
Pitch right there. And he has been tossed from the game by Ryan Blakeney.
Well, Ryan Blakeney should be tossed for the game. That wasn't a strike.
The 3-2 to half. Strike 3. It was off. No, he got kicked out. It was definitely off the corner. That's a pitch Carapazza's been calling today. And here comes Brian Butterfield along with Joe.
And that one is a called strike 3. And Daza threw his bat down and just got run by home plate umpire Paul Emmel. I think I'm reading his language that that was not a bad pitch.
2.
Wow.
Keon not real pleased. Oh, and he just got thrown. Keon Broxton didn't like it. Helmet. Throws the glove. Whoa! Glanced off his mask. Got out.
Goodness gracious. Was saying something over and over and over to the umpire, and he wound up getting thrown out of this game.
Strike 3, and Charlie's going to get rolled. He is furious. This is about 2 months worth of frustration. I've never seen Charlie react.
Low ball. Oh, he calls him out. Calls him out on a pitch that Reddick thought was ball.
We should ride for both ball clubs. The Astros missing on opportunities after being walked 10. And he gets ejected on top of it for arguing.
Guerrero just pointed at the umpire, and now he's been thrown out. Guerrero was frustrated by the called strike by Mike S. Yeah, he put up his hand as if saying, that's
obviously no good. Cut the knob. I'm good. Otherwise, I'd be jogging down to first base.
That's with Clint.
Yeah.
Joe's, I think this is a little calculated too.
No, and now the trainer out to check on Lyles.
Trying to get time, wasn't granted. Drake is screaming at the Cardinal dugout.
It's just uncalled for.
Here's a second baseman.
This gets Frazier. Not pleased.
And this year he's in.
And both benches are being worn.
Todd Frazier's quite upset here.
And Trip Gibson, our home plate umpire, having none of that.
Little high. Price didn't like that non-call.
And this is the 8th ejection of the year. He's almost always protecting somebody in the dugout from getting tossed out.
Well, this is something here. It really is. Because the pitches to Miggy were good pitches.
balls.
Turner's hit by a pitch, and Yaxel Rios has been thrown out of the ballgame. That's a slider. It's a slider that hits Turner, and he's been thrown out. Whomever it is still getting himself ready to head on out of the bullpen.
Here's the 3-2. And a called strike 3. Grandal is barking at the home plate umpire. Jordan Baker rips off his mask, and now Baker throws him out. And Craig Counsell's probably going to go with him.
And now David Freese ducks out of the way of a fastball, and Neris is thrown out.
Two different reactions. David Freese's reaction to that, and Justin Turner's yesterday on a breaking ball that was a mistake.
That's strike 3 called. And Suarez having some words with Carlos Torres, the home plate umpire. That's rare for Suarez. You don't see that very often.
Well, you know, Suarez was rung up on a pitch he thought was not in the strike zone, and he said something when he went by Torres on his way to third base. By the time David Bell got out, Torres had already ejected Eugenio Suarez from the ballgame. So the Reds are going to be looking for another third baseman here.
And David Bell got the heave-ho as well. That is a foul tip, and Grandal hangs on. A 1-2-3 7th, and now the manager's been ejected. Or has it been Ketel Marte? It might be Ketel Marte. Will stay right here. Here comes Torey Lovullo.
I can't believe he called that a strike, and neither can Pilar. Guys want to know what the heck's going on here with the strike zone. Pablo Sandoval and Jose Agosillo walking him off.
Okay, you got to get real small in the strike zone.
Somebody's going to get tossed, and it could be more than one. Ramon De Jesus has had enough. Here comes Derek Shelton, the acting manager. A couple days ago, of course.
Rizzo strikes out swinging. Inflatable swans. Toward him? I don't know.
That's an odd one.
Trying to recall the
end to this. So the very beginning of it is we went to break, but Dan Iasonia has ejected Cody Bellinger.
And Cody then went into this is how far off the plate it was. Dave Roberts kind of intercepts the argument, but Cody gets his point across from about 6 feet away.
Oh, yeah.
Rockhold has been tossed by DJ Rayburn.
I mean, I don't know if he swore or not, but he gave him.
Who's had a big plate.
But he was on his way back.
Game went just 2:22 last night, and a called third strike. Marte can't believe it. Maybe a liberal strike zone. Balls and strikes, and indicating how far out of the zone it was. So Clint Hurdle frustrated these days. His team really struggling. Losers of 6 in a row, 8 of 9, and 13 of 15 in his.
Oops. Nasty slider at 88. And still a word or two. And Adam Eaton has been tossed from the game.
Huh.
Davey's going to rearrange the batter's box a bit.
Called strike 3 to hands.
Well, it's a shame that a really wonderful at bat has to end that way. Angel just not having a good day, and Ricky better be careful because he's going to get the boot.
He doesn't want to be careful, and he's going to give it to Angel Hernandez.
Jose Osuna will try to drive him in.
Field and Jose Osuna Matata just. It's dugout. And now Garrett's on his way to the dugout, and here we go.
Oh my goodness. And Amir Garrett is outnumbered, and here we go. Both sides have cleared.
Was replaced by Clint Hurdle of the Rockies when Buddy Bell was let go.
There will be suspensions, there will be fines. Hopefully there are no injuries.
Well, a lot of activity in the break. Marcus Simeon, who got down to first base after the ground out, and he was all going to happen here as Alan Porter just decided to throw him out. And Marcus then came back and got his money's worth. Bob Melvin came out. Chapman runs, and that is strike 3 called. So that time the low strike was called, and last night he throws out Piscotty today, and that's how the bottom of the 10th ends. So Piscotty